Okay, I have to give another disclaimer. I can do this joke. Professional Kannadiga. Okay? You do this joke, Gaand mein Trishul. Okay? I'm going to tell you guys a true story. This actually happened. Okay? 2 years ago, I died on social media. Yeah. Like, do you guys have that friend? That friend who can't speak English properly but still keeps trying? He already made a comment. I'm saying, I'm not telling you to discourage him. I'm saying, did you just high-five each other? There's a mic in the front row, bitch. Like we're recording a show. Like, okay. Let's do that again. This part will edit, okay? Okay. Any of you have that friend? Okay. You guys don't? No? Okay. Let me tell you, I have that friend in my life, okay? His name is Nikhil. If I text Nikhil, I'm like, hey Nikhil, where are you? He'll be like, 5 minutes, bro, I'm doing the coming. That kind of guy. Okay. 2 years ago, it's my birthday. I wake up, I'm excited, I go onto my Facebook timeline, and all I see is hashtag RIP sauce, hashtag RIP sauce, hashtag RIP sauce. I freak the fuck out. I call one of my best friends, I'm like, dude, why is this happening? He's like, bro, check Nikhil's wall. Now, this is what the fucker had done, okay? What he wanted to say was that he missed me. What he ended up doing was that he put a black and white picture of me. And in the caption, he wrote, happy birthday, Suhas, comma, you will always be remembered. Language is fucking important. Like, do you guys think that a language of a particular place can tell you a lot about its people? You guys do, right? Like, I now know for a fact that Mexicans can never be happy. Yeah, because they don't have the word for happiness in their language, okay? If you translate the word happiness into Spanish, it's contento. Content and happiness are two very different things, right? When you think about it, like, happiness is when you're in love. Content is when you're married, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me give you a better example. Let's just say that there's a Mexican. He breaks through these societal barriers. He pole vaults over that fictional wall. He makes it all the way to America. He starts a small business. It turns into a Fortune 500 company. He becomes a millionaire overnight. He marries a Victoria's Secret model. He is spending his summer on a beach house in the Hamptons. He's nursing a drink that is 100 years old. You know how rich you have to be to nurse a drink? He's nursing a drink, right? And you look at him and you're like, how do you feel, bro? You're like, contento. That's all he can say. You know what's even more fucked up, bro? The word for anger in Spanish is molesto. You just went like, okay. Like I said, I don't even have to go that far, okay? I'm a Kannadiga, and in my let me tell you, because of my language, okay, I have to give another disclaimer. I can do this joke. Professional Kannadiga. Okay? You do this joke, Gaand mein Trishul. Okay? I'm telling you this beforehand. If you're ever in Bangalore, do not do this joke. Okay? I know because of my language that Kannadigas are the most pompous people on the planet. Because I was in a shady bar. A fight breaks out. A dude breaks a beer bottle, points it at another guy and goes, hey! Jasti maatadidre deng devar maabidತೀನಿ. Now that literally translates into, if you talk too much, I will fuck you so hard that you will become God. That's how pompous Kannadigas are. We think that our dicks are gateways to transcendence. I have yet to see a Hindi wala go, abhi zyada baat ki na to chot ke bhagwan bana दूंगा. What happened? Thank God that mic is right above you. You know? You're my new favorite dude of this night, right? I'm gonna tell you guys this. You guys all seem very educated. You know, when I look at you, I can tell. You know, double degree holder. Correct, right? See, you saw that? I have this thing. I can look. You not yet. I can tell, but you will be. You won't get laid, but I know that you will be a double degree holder. But that's the thing. I'm not that educated. You know, like I'm a college dropout, and I'm a pariah in South Indian culture. You know, they look at me, they go, "Phew," like that, right? But that's the thing. I look at you guys, but here's like, you know, the fuckers I hate the most who are educated are those cunts who put their degrees on their marriage invitation. You know, like Prakash, BA, LLB, marries Shweta. I'm like, fucker, why are you telling me that I'm already... But here's the thing, I might not be, you know, like book smart, but I am street smart. Okay, this is when I found out. Okay, about 2 years ago, I went out on this date with a girl who had just come back from America. I'm an American Indian, right? They got deported, Trump. So she's here. And I took her out on this date to a fancy mall. And as we're in the fancy mall, we're talking, and as we're talking, the conversation gets to a point where she looks at me and she goes, you know what, you Indians are all fine, but there are certain words that you can't pronounce properly. I'm an Indian, I have to stand up for my people. I looked at her and I'm like, I don't know which Indians you're hanging out with, but my English is impeccable. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. She pointed to a handbag store. Okay. Now on the signboard it read LOUIS space VUTTON, and I'm like, fuck. Right, but 2 seconds later, I looked at her and I was like, oh, you mean Louis Vuitton? She goes, oh, you know this? I'm like, yeah, I told you, my English A1. So, oh, really? It might be a fluke. You must have heard it in some movie or something. I know you're messing with me. Come, let's test this out some more. And she points to another signboard, HERMES. I look at her and go, oh, you mean Hermes? She goes, oh, I can't believe this. Oh my God, you actually know these things? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, you do this one last thing. You read this one last signboard, and I will do whatever it is that you ask me to. Now on the board it was GIVENCHY. I looked deep into her eyes and I went, oh, you mean Givenchy? I got my first kiss with her that day. Now here's the thing. I had no idea how to pronounce any of these words. But thanks to the Karnataka government, all signboards don't just have the thing written in English. They have it written in Kannada as well. So when she was pointing at the center of that board, I was looking at the bottom right corner. Yeah. Street smart.
ಹುಟ್ಟಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡಲು ಹುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು, ಮೆಚ್ಚಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಣ್ಣ ಮೆಟ್ಟಬೇಕು. ಬದುಕಿದ್ದು ಜಟಕ ಬಂಡಿ, ಇದು ವಿಧಿಯೋಡಿಸುವ ಬಂಡಿ. ಬದುಕಿದ್ದು ಜಟಕ ಬಂಡಿ, ವಿಧಿ ಅಲೆದಾಡಿಸುವ